I totally wasn't on mute the last 26 seconds. Welcome back to the NFQL. I'm Maniac from Trainwreck Sports, joined in the booth by the CEO of the Sox, you already know, Dan Gambino. Dan, we have a mile-high matchup as the Bills go to take on Denver, and they got to get back to their winning ways here.
Yeah, we have to get higher in the division back. These last 3 weeks have been just absolutely putrid. We haven't done really well with lining up with number one receivers. We're going to have our hands full today with Jerry Jeudy of these Denver Broncos.
No doubt. The 2020 AFC Championship game rematch. Who can forget when the Bills came to Mile High in 2020 to play that AFC Championship game, allowed 28 points in the first 10 minutes, and unfortunately lost that one. But a big matchup in this 2023 season, again, as the Bills look to get things back on track. Had their bye a couple of weeks ago, but it fell out of the bye, and now they're in Mile High. Folks, get those comments in for a chance to win a Bills Mafia AR shirt. As things roll along, we'll have a couple more giveaways. I think we got some shades to give away, so stay tuned for that. But shout out to everybody tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. There he is, Drew Lock. I mean, I don't know what's going on with that hair, Dan.
He's in quarantine. He's not going to the hairdresser, we'll call it, for him. I know one thing that you can dress with. It's that AR Mafia shirt. Just comment in the chat. He's going to score that first Buffalo Bills touchdown, and you could be walking away with it today.
Most definitely. Could be walking away with that. Good start for the Broncos on this drive as we get underway here in Denver. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Matthew Manzella, Russell Moore, Chris McDaniels, Randy Reese, Danny Mealy, Paul Burden, Jason Walter, Ryan Crescent, Stephen Noble. Let's go, folks. Big matchup. Bills got to get back in the win column.
The usual suspects are all out there. Let's see if we can get some more. Go ahead and tag a friend, and we'll pick a random tag and their friend to win a pair of code socks on that first touchdown drive as well, Zach.
It's been like a week since I've been on a game. It feels like it's been a year. No wonder I was rusty, having myself on mute out the gate.
You know, you kick the rust off, kick the dust off.
30 inches.
Buffalo Bill action.
And I saw the second inches. I thought they gave that to him, but instead they're going to go for it, passing it here. They're complete over the middle. There's that guy, JJ, not talking Julio Jones, Jerry Jeudy. And a beast in the league.
Third down has been a huge problem. 2023 Buffalo Bills. They've been giving up. Last week, I think the first or the second drive that they had in the game, they gave up 4 consecutive third down plays, and it led to a apparent touchdown, and that was the wheels falling off the wagon.
Yeah, I mean, the story of the season so far for the Bills is they've been able to outgain opponents, but so far Denver having their way on this first drive just 2 minutes in. Another short game. They're hitting them with the quick hitters, Dan.
You know what? The blueprint's out on this defense. It's quick hit. You can't take your shots down the field. You're going to get sacked. Been literally 5-yard passes killed us last week. 5-yard passes killed us against Washington. Dink and dunk. They cut you up and they got into the red zone.
Obviously, it's tough to go on the road, but Bills 4-point favorites in this matchup. They're expecting some fireworks here in Denver, just like there have been fireworks basically going on all over the United States, to be honest. And then just looking across the league, obviously a lot of you like to keep track. We have AJ Epinesa leading the league in sacks and Tre'Davious White leading the league in interceptions. So a lot to be happy about, but Bills, again, need to get into that win column as Denver continues to methodically work their way down the field this drive.
Yeah, we're not seeing a big pass rush from our front four. I know Epinesa's having a year, and he's doing really well. We have to see the other guys step up. We need Phillips to step up. We need Oliver to step up. One up there's got to start making plays.
Couldn't agree more, but appreciate the fans stepping up, tuning in, making us a part of your holiday weekend, whether it's on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. Make sure you're following all things Gratwick with the Gratwick Discord as the Broncos move into the red zone. Another quick hitter.
5 of 5 for 54 yards. That equals 0 pressure and not enough drop back zone.
Of course, among the defensive league leaders, we'd be remiss not to mention Jordan Tolles, 3rd in tackles, 4th currently at Milano, playing with the Chargers. So Milano making his impact felt, even though it's not with the Bills anymore.
He was all over the field last week. There you go, there's the stack.
Crushed by the Mr. TB sack himself, Levi Wallace. Wallace has been doing that for almost half a decade now, Dan.
Yeah, delayed little cornerback blitz, came in hot, great coverage, up with the sack.
Love to see it. And Denver will be forced to try a 39-yard field goal. Going to bring on the lefty, Sebastian Janikowski Jr. It's up. And it's good. Vecchio nails it through, and Denver gets a 3-0 lead here, 5 minutes in.
It was really Bills-esque for these last 3 weeks. We had good drives to start the game. We had interceptions to start the game. We ended up with 3. So maybe in the sim, tables have turned, as they say. And we'll see what they have going here after when Josh Allen and the boys run out on the field.
And here they come for their first drive of the game. I mean, anytime you have over a 5-minute drive in Madden, that's legit. Denver just had their way with the Bills. So Josh and Co need to answer back right. Can't just have a 3-and-out after that long drive for the defense in this thin air.
You got to have big plays, I'd say. I'd say today's got to be big play JA.
All right, JA 17, time to blast off. Evan will blast off here on first down, though.
Singletary's been motoring, man. He's having a great year.
Brought down by Flo. The Flo you already know. In the Drew formation here on second down. Anytime where they're in the Drew formation and it's not like 2nd and 12 or 3rd and 8, they actually do well.
I like the Drew formation. There's a lot that you can do out of it. There you see on the right tackle, there was a benching, Zach, because last week Bosa had his way with Will Fries, so he is now out at right tackle, and Quincy Starling is getting the start.
Well, Starling's been a darling so far. Bill's moving across midfield here. Jay 3 for 3, just what we needed to answer back here.
I catch that. I catch that, Schwartzy. Yeah. Quincy Starling, 23 years old. He doesn't have the awareness in the sim like Fries did. Oh, so we're going to see what the young Bucks got. Now it's time to play for your position. Now it's time to play for the future. It's horrible saying that when you're 5 and 3. You got to fill that hole on the right side.
Well, yeah, seeing these years go by quickly has kind of put into perspective how there are a lot of moving pieces here.
And if you didn't before, you're getting an inside look at what it takes to build a team. I mean, we have good receivers. The receivers are getting turned over. So great. Now you got to build the infrastructure within the body of the line 3 years out. These guys aren't going to stick around forever.
No doubt. Personnel changes more so now than ever. 3rd and 11 coming up for the Bills on this first drive. They need a gainer here. Pirouette into pressure, but he runs through it. 40, 35, and he slides. Ooh, I don't think Josh should be sliding in real life if he had done all that, but he slides, and they're in no man's territory. This is easily a go-for-it situation in real life, but I have a feeling we'll be seeing Tyler Bass, Dan.
Well, I'm just happy we're not in the 50-plus. You know what I mean? It's going to be a 50-plus field goal. Got that going for it.
Shout out everybody tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Dave Bartles, Jeffrey Jobs, ESC, Earl Gwynn, Jason Walter. The 53-yarder from Fromm. Trying to take it and run, but instead it's up.
Got it.
And it's good. And we are tied at triples. Just under 10 minutes in the year. Each team with a rather lengthy drive. Picked up a couple of first downs, but ultimately stalled out just sort of the red zone. So we'll see if that's what we have on tap here. Under bettors will be happy with that.
Just don't forget, go ahead in the comments, put who's going to score the first Buffalo Bills touchdown to win that AR embedded Bills Mafia We're Back 26 shirt. All you got to do is put who's going to score the first touchdown in the comments.
Let's go. Get that first touchdown comment going. And were you a big, like, Attitude Era wrestling guy?
Attitude Era, like NWO, or after that?
Well, like, you know, or well, either WCW, WWF.
WWF back in the day. Oh, there's a big play. I'm not a fan of this at all. Big play.
Bubba B, my goodness.
Bubba B tracks him down.
No
As
fans.
you don't know, Jordan Poyer is on the other side of this thing. Poyer is playing safety for these Denver Broncos.
Kind of happy Jordan's still getting a paycheck. I mean, what? He played for the Bills in this sim for 6 years? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22?
Second on the team in tackles, no interceptions. Let's see if we can keep that clean sheet going for him.
Here we go. 4-man front. They're looking to be a little fierce here with the trip set to the right. Okay. Our guy Robinson making a play on that run.
To you, Mr. Robinson.
We're going with the trips receiver right again. Bubble screen? Oh. Hey, oh my gosh, that should have been a house call. Robinson had it.
Oh, man.
3rd and 6. Let's go. Get the hearts out in the chat. We need to stop. Short of the 20. They're going to run it. Sorry, it looks like Philip Lindsay. Man with 2 first names. Man, that's a double first name right there, Dan, but Bubba Bolden makes the play.
Bubba B coming up big. He had an interception games ago. Start off the game ever since.
And Denver will run out of the field goal unit.
This team's 31st in rushing yards a game, Denver. 11th in passing yards, and the Bills have given up 400 yards in 3 consecutive games. Have to keep that at bay to keep this going. We're going to start at the 20-yard line, folks. It's never too late to enter. Make sure that you are getting in the comments and putting in who is going to score the first Bills touchdown. It's a bonus. Tag a friend. All tags will be entered into a free pair of code socks of your choosing. Go ahead and get in those comments. Oh, he's taking off. Wish they would put into these games when the quarterback, the running back cross the line of scrimmage, that everyone who's open and actually looking for the pass turns and blocking, just run downfield. 3rd and 4.
I really like that play call. You got Chubb. You got Chubb and Miller, 2 great ends, and you know it's gonna be tough to get that edge there. But 3rd and 4 coming up.
Oh,
Set up a screen. Did he get out there? Yes, he can. It looks like he got it. Yep. Wow, works for every yard there. A couple predictions. Singletary will be Bill's first CD. First CD for Knox, Doug Komorowski. Who's going to Lodo's after the game to celebrate? I assume that's a spot in Denver. First down. I'd like to see him go deep here. Or hand it up to Zach Mossberg again on first down. A responsible thing to do.
Allen has been sacked 28 times. 28.
Yeah, that's not great.
Week 8, that's horrible.
Yeah, halfway through the schedule, no bueno.
Everything the past 2 weeks, these 2 games, have all been little short passes. Short passes. G-Baby D broke a tackle twice to take stuff to the house, but they've all been short passes.
It's a nice development in G-Baby G Davis's game.
Oh, yeah, man. I'd like to see more of it. I'd like to see him keep him in the slot where he is right there. Let him fly.
I hope he can be like a Will Fuller for the Bills. He can go deep, go like those 15, 20-yard routes, and he can make a contested catch.
I would love that. I mean,
You already got Beasley. You already got Knox who can work the quick stuff. Oh, shit. It was a weird play.
Well, you know what's crazy? You're actually going to probably see Brown in the slot for this year.
It's a good thing. He's slippery.
Yeah. Big hold. But it'll be a good thing if this kid can turn into that big, lengthy, go up and get it type of wide receiver that Duke Williams was on pace for last year. Obviously, he and Josh had a connection. Davis can fill that role. Now you just open up a lot more for John Brown.
There's something going on with Duke Williams. I mean, the guy gets active for, every time he was active, he was involved. So why isn't he active all the time? Does he not have, like, the route tree they need for their scheme? I mean, what's going on? When he was in the Houston game, he got 10 targets, so he must have been getting open.
Guys like that, you have to keep out there. I'm sorry, I like Foster, but he's expendable. You have Isaiah McKenzie.
I think at this point, Foster's definitely expendable. Now that you have Diggs. Diggs is your deep guy now. Not to say that, like, that deep rep, they only maybe throw deep once or twice a game. It's going to Diggs now.
Foster's gone.
I don't know if he's gone. But I've seen a lot of people project that the roster, he makes it with, like, him and Roberts and Williams is cut. But I think that if someone's on the chopping block, I think Foster's stock is the one going down versus Duke's.
Yeah, too many people that can fill that role.
It'd be big to see what you get out of Isaiah Hodgins. You kind of get lost in all this. I mean, obviously we focus a lot on G-Baby G Davis, but they drafted Hodgins. I mean, they must be pretty confident.
Yeah, I mean, he put up numbers. Can't dismiss any of these young guys coming in. There's multiple things that come into the equation. There's a business side of this that none of us see. So there's a lot of, okay, this is his 4th year. He might not get picked up by another team, and he's done everything for us. It's kind of like that person that is in your work that's really good, but they're not a manager. But he's expendable, but at the same time, he's shown his value to the organization or the company. So, they keep him around over hiring someone to take that position, actually do more work. They're the same thing. Don't see that portion of it, fans. Or some people are just, they don't think about it. It happens. Get Cordo. Cordo had been on the roster as long as he was. It's the product of Buffalo, Western New York. It's a good pub. Count, they're going to snuff that out. These corners and these DBs, not letting that happen. Be no wide receiver screens that go for yardage. Turnover here. They're down. They've been having problems. Get the train home and going. Everyone's going crazy back home. Make a play. 3rd down. Get off the field. What? Pass. Get him. There you go. About 70 people watching around. Make sure that you're commenting in the chat. Comment in the chat who's going to score the Bills' first touchdown, and you could walk away with the 26 shirts, AR Mafia shirt, And if you tag a friend, you and your friend, if they come on, will both win a pair of code socks on this first drive.
Better be tagging. Get on the tagging wagon, folks.
Oh, get in the end zone.
All aboard the Volkswagen Beetle.
One. Tell you what, he's not a Volkswagen Beetle. He's a Porsche motor trying to get going. Maybe Josh can get going with his legs. We are back. Hopefully football will be back and everything will be running. Make sure you're checking out that t-shirt that you could win. If you don't win, head over to 26shirts.com. Check out the We're Back AR embedded Mafia shirt.
I'm not a stats guy, but I think the Bills defense just got the first stop of the game.
So they did.
Josh going over the middle. Got a guy wide open. Frito-Lay hauling that bad boy in.
That's not Clay, that's Lay, number 85. Kid.
Boyer bringing him down.
Or at least have 21. .28, respect that man. Brew?
Oh, we're brewing something up. Across midfield.
Put up a big drive, 13 of 16 for 106. Good way to start the day. We just need touchdowns, not field goals.
Folks, make sure you're tagging, getting on that Volkswagen Beetle. You don't want to miss out.
Paul Burden with the Pittman pick. I like that.
We're on pace for double-digit tackles, by the way. Having a big game versus old team.
You know they get up for games with their old team.
Although, I guess from a safety position, I don't know whether 3 tackles is really a great thing. Been kind of iffy so far. Wow.
There we go. There he is.
There's our guy.
Orlando UCF himself. Wonder if he's going to rock 3 this year. I don't think they're going to let him. I think he's going to end up being 13.
And I don't think they're allowed to do single digits, are they?
I don't think so. I think they're reserved for punters and punters, kickers, and QBs are usually in the single digit or the teens. Teens,
Just
the first
outside
one was
the code
Keyshawn.
zone. Yeah. Keyshawn made it cool, that's for sure. Although Deion Sanders is playing out wide with 21, I guess that's close.
He's listed as a DB. I don't see why he couldn't wear 3. Why not?
Yeah, there's no reason.
What's the difference? If I can wear 10 as a receiver, why can't I wear 9?
Probably just tough with the personnel.
Attention. 3rd and 8, man. There we go in the red zone. I'll tell you what, Dable's job is on the line. Those of you who are asking, he's on the chopping block. Bills brass are not happy with these past 3 games. Patriots did it to him again. They sent him into a downward spiral. I think he's gone if they lose this game.
Wow. There is a new standard in Buffalo. Back-to-back AFC championships, a Super Bowl appearance.
Here you go, G-Baby D. Curtsy.
I think it was that guy, don't call him Mika.
It's your Mika, it's your Micah. Someone we got, I'll tell you what. All Burden's in on something. Micah Pittman.
It was a big TD.
Big call. What a great call by Burden.
Bills now leading 13-6. Let's go.
All right, for the codes giveaway, Andy Reese. Andy Reese tagged in Jeremy Kowal. Jeremy is in here. Third down, the third play. I'll say the third play. You're going to win a pair of socks as well.
Chance to double it up.
Chance to double it up. Zin, go ahead in the chat and just put here.
Nice game for Mr. Lindsay.
All right, here it is. Andy, you should be calling him.
Jeremy, where are you at?
Oh, tried. Andy Reese, congratulations. In contact with Code Socks and just or address in a DM, and we'll get the box out to you in time for 716 Day coming up, Zach.
Very nice to hear it. 716 Day, 11 days away. Oh! McGregor, notorious, Tremaine, untouched, 2010, touchdown, Buffalo! McGregor forces the fumble, Tremaine takes it home, an electric play by this Bills defense, and they double up the lead, 19-6.
It was a positively Pazda electric play. What a great way to roll out of this half.
No doubt about it. My goodness, McGregor gave him one of those cross body slams, Dan. They see a Pazda electric. Folks, if you have any electrical projects going on, fire them up. 716-698-2711.
Savage with the scoop and score there. Big play, big defensive play. Hopefully get the offense a little more rest. Show them we're in it to win it.
He hasn't had a scoop and score yet, has he, of any kind? He had the safety last year against Baker. Folks, the generosity of Paulie B benefits you all. We are going to roll back the AR shirt competition. Paul Purton putting it back in place, so shout out to him for doing that. Then we're in the full house formation. Someone call Uncle Joey. Cut it out with that, says the Bills defense.
I don't even know how to follow that. That was great.
Second and 8. We need to follow another big play by this defense.
Oh, there he is, McGregor. Oh.
Barry was about to make another play. Quadruple coverage. You can try it, Drew Lock.
In a small window, why don't you? Here we go. Third down, train horns, beers going. Everyone's going crazy.
Oh, man, I thought they had him.
Third down, man. Third down has been the Achilles heel. They've been really good on first and second. Third down, they've given up like 800 yards in the past two games.
Speaking of Achilles heel, shout out to Brad Pitt and Troy. Just a classic performance.
A great movie.
Remember when he's hungover in the beginning and he's to fight the guy? He's all like grumbly about it.
Oh,
Great tone setter. Denver across midfield. Finally gets rid of it. There's nobody over there. That's going to be a good play for Denver. Makes it a miss. 30, 20. Inside the code zone. Down to the 2-minute warning. Folks, big play for Denver. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Big play. Defense gives up another big play. How it rolls.
Gotta stiffen up here. Okay. Good tight coverage on that first down play.
Like the clock stoppings.
Yeah. All three timeouts. Bills offense will definitely have a chance. Blade handoff. Ooh, Tremaine almost got bowled over, but he brings him down. So it's a big play. Third down here.
down.
Denver needs the 3 for a first down. They're in the single back. Block goes over the middle, uncovered, touchdown Broncos.
Full coverage. Well, that was a blown assignment right there. Who was guarding him? There's nobody even at the line.
I don't know what happened there. No defense?
I think it was just an all-out blitz. They went all Green Bay Packers in the Super Bowl, let them score.
Engage 8.
Plays in a minute 56. It's possible, folks. Make sure that you're commenting in the chat. Who's going to score the Bills touchdown? You can walk home with the AR embedded Bills Mafia Weirback shirt, courtesy 26 shirts, Gratwick Productions, and Paul Burton.
Shout out Paulie Ballnuts. Bills get a touchdown. They got a shot at a little 50 burger action.
Over bettors are hoping for that to happen.
Yeah, those first 3 field goals were kind of ominous. So there was going to be some scoring in this game. Here's J.A. 77 yards to the end zone. He's going to roll left. He's got room to run. Is he going to tuck it in? He will. 35-40. 45 cuts it back upfield. Okay, J.A., I see you. 23-yard gain. I don't know what they're doing with the timeouts.
We're just going to let those 15 seconds run right off the clock.
Shout out Groovy Tony in the chat. I've seen that name before. Love it.
Matthew C. Fox, yes, this is 2023. We've been doing this since April, March, one of the two. I've lost track of time. We've been doing it since then. We are in the 2023 season. Allen tucks it in. Oh, boy.
Okay, so they get that timeout you wanted anyways. Old delay timeout. He spiked it, basically.
I would have liked to have seen that 3 seconds ago.
Here we go, 2nd and 12. Allen got a guy over the middle. All right, you got to take another timeout here. Don't do the no huddle and then timeout. Okay, they're going. 33, 32. 3rd and 2. Got to go at least a little bit downfield. Okay, 40, 35, 30. Slide, timeout, 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 timeout. What are you doing? Timeout, timeout. What are you doing? Timeout. What are you doing? Timeout. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Timeout.
Oh, my gosh.
And I get that it's a computer, but come on now. Yeah, they're going to come out just in field goal right away.
I look to take the timeout with like 5 seconds left.
It was janky, whatever that word means.
No, but that skyline looks awesome. I wanted to go to that stadium this year.
48-yarder. 10 seconds to go. Bills lead by 7. It's up.
They got it.
Got the distance, and it's got the accuracy. It's good. 23-13. Bills lead. 6 seconds to go here in the first half.
That thin air, that ball's going to fly. It might
yeah.
even be good from 55.
Yeah, T-Bass might be making his 61-yarders today.
Let's not get there. Let's just keep drives going for some touchdowns. We don't need him to hit 55-yarders. You don't get extra points for that.
Folks, get your friends in here. They're going to a deal. It's going to be 23-13 at half. You got a shot at seeing J.A. and Co. They need to light it up. You got it all going. Shout out to our sponsors going into the halftime break. Ode Socks, 26 shirts, Gratwick Gaming, Posy Electric, and Trainwreck Sports. Let's go fill up those snack bowls. Let's go fill up those empty cups, and let's get ready for a big second half, Dan.
Second half, there was a decent first half. Obviously, the scoop and score by the main Savage has set the tone for this game. The defense is doing their job. You just got to keep up with consistency. I would love to see defensive secondary make play before the fourth quarter. Everybody enjoyed their 4th of July. They stayed safe. There, the standings right now, the Bills have some work to do. What a far fall from grace. Falling into the 5th seed after these last 3 weeks, loss after loss. The New England Patriots have gained the top spot in the league. And remember, folks, you can go on daddyleagues.com/NFL, take part in all the action and all the statistics.
Let's make it a double dipper. I know we got the Bills Mafia AR shirt up for grabs at the Bills score here. Let's throw a pair of shades in as well. That means there could be 2 winners. We can play it any which way we want to do it. That's the beauty of having the NFQL. We are the rule writers, Dan.
And if you don't like it, just keep watching.
Yep. If you're McDermott, what adjustment did you focus on at halftime?
I'm looking primarily at the defensive line. I'm going to set my corners off a little bit. This was me. I'm going to see if the line can produce some sort of pass rush. This way you're not giving up the underneath ball that we've been giving up so much over the past 3 weeks.
Meanwhile, Micah getting underneath the defense. He's getting out to cross midfield for this Bills offense.
You're going to see a lot of receivers into the fold in this game. You got that mile-high air. They're going to be running out of stamina really quick. So don't forget about those deep targets, and don't forget to also follow along with Gratwick Gaming at their Discord server of discord.me/Gratwick.
Gotta get on that Discord. Gotta be in it to win it.
To win it like Iserman, I could drink about 15 Heineken.
Ooh.
Kid Rock.
All right, I'll do a little. Oh, did we jump or did they jump across? Oh,
that's false start.
3rd and inches. Are you kidding me? Just made that 3rd and 5. Do a little trivia in the chat. Stevie Johnson, 2nd career touchdown, came at Mile High against these Broncos in 2008. What All-Pro DB was it against? 2008, Stevie Johnson, Denver Broncos. All-Pro DB for Denver. Stevie scored his 2nd career touchdown. Meanwhile, Tyler Bass coming on for a 57-yarder. Hold is down, kick is up. At the distance. No good. Just look wide left. Get your guesses in the chat. Yeah, you get to guess.
I was going to say Talib. I don't think he was there then.
Talib, you're a little bit early. You got some people flowing into the chat now. I think I gave it away when I said All-Pro, but that's what's good about people. Cam Bailey. Great name. Yeah. Great name, by the way. Cam. First player I remember to be rated a 99 in Madden. Before Brady was like 100 and something. I forget what Brady was 100 and he was like 100 in like awareness or something. Oh! Oh my gosh, that should have been a pick 6.
All in.
Shout out to everyone who got it. Ryan Crescent, Michael Shepard, Izzy Minikovetsky, Andy Reese, Dave Martles, flag. Ace Fast. Yeah, I was hoping for a late holding.
John Roberts. Robinson, sorry, Roberts.
Automatic first down.
On the set, 46. Check my 46.
Formation. Underneath, again, backpedaling DBs. Just keep backpedaling.
Easy TD for Judy.
I mean, is it the offense or the defense? A little of both. Who knows what's going on in that locker room, folks? But there's some issues to iron out here, Maniac.
Yeah, they definitely have their lapses, and hopefully this doesn't fall apart on the road. I mean, these are tough environments here. This crowd's getting loud here at Mile High, but kick is up 23-20, and yeah, the Bills need to answer back. We're hoping to give away a pair of shades, hoping to give away a shirt. I mean, we want them to score. We'll keep the trivia rolling real quick. Bills and Broncos played last year. Only one receiver/tight end had more than 2 catches for the Bills. Only one receiver/tight end had more than 2 catches for the Bills. Who was that receiver/tight end? Singletary had 1 catch. What receiver last year when the Bills beat the Broncos 20-3?
Oh, nice block.
Very nice block. I thought he was about to get sacked. Instead, Bradley Chubb brings him down for a gain of a half a yard. Oh, they called that a sack? Come on now.
It was a great block. Watch him come across the formation and make. Boom.
I thought the truck was going back and forth with someone. I saw them respond, "No, chill. We managed the team." But the person they were responding to was actually named No Chill. I see a bunch of Knox guesses. Knox did not have 4 catches. He had 2.
Right. So
There were 3 people with 2 catches. I'll give them to you. John Brown, Isaiah McKenzie, and Dawson Knox had 2.
I'm going to say Bees.
We'll go with the answer after this 3rd and 3 play. They're going to hand it off. Can they pat it up the middle? Nope, they are going to be short. It was Cole Beasley, 6 catches. Starting to really come on that second half of the year. So he had the Denver game and then he had the Dallas game. Back-to-back 100-yard games for Cole Beasley down the stretch there when the Bills were, jockeying for position.
Two of Allen's biggest throws in that game were to Cole Beasley. One out of the end zone. Obviously the touchdown. Oh, look at that. Sit for daddy. 1 yard line. Just kick it on into the end zone. It's all good. But here comes the defense, Zach. Let's see if we can get a safety. Just nonchalantly, I'm just going to boot this right into the end zone. Philip Lindsay with the best hair in the game. That's out there hoping not to get a safety.
I'm just reliving the box score of the 2014 game they played against Denver and Peyton Manning. Manning had 173 yards, 2 picks. Kyle Orton had 355 yards, 2 picks, and a touchdown. They lost.
And that was like that gauntlet part of the schedule where we
it was
Aaron
unbelievable.
Rodgers,
Yep.
him. We went to Oakland and we lost in Oakland. That was the season basically.
Okay, I am looking now. That was 14 points in the 4th quarter, so he was doing a lot of that damage in garbage time. But
We were in that game, weren't we?
oh yeah, we were definitely in it. I remember a big call going against the Bills. I forget what it was, but I remember being really fired up about it.
Well, we got that back a few years ago when Von Miller went to Tyrod and pulled his hand away.
That was unbelievable that call actually happened. I think Bills fans have selective memory when they argue about calls, because if that happened against the Bills, we'd still be talking about it.
There were some calls though that they didn't make on Allen getting late hits, targeted to the head last year. I don't know if they told him, Cam Newton, calm down, kid. You're getting that call, rookie. But it's got to tighten up on these
it
calls.
probably
There
felt
has to be
that way
some
a little bit.
repercussion. There has to be repercussions on the referees, much as there is on the player.
Yo, when the Bills and Broncos played in 2017, LaShawn McCoy got 14 carries. Mike Tolbert got 11.
Still like the matchup.
Tolbert actually did have better average yards per game than him. But McCoy did have 7 catches for 48.
22 at 25, 198, and a touchdown. A bad start.
Not a bad start for J.A.
8-point lead. Not enough. Oh, slips the tackle, first down. What a great piece of running. You know, this has really been the motor show. Welcome to the car show, everybody, because the motor's the one running this team right now. The most valuable player halfway through the season.
Buffalo Auto Show featuring Devin Singletary. Right here, let's go with this one then. Another a little bit more trivia. Bills scored 2 passing touchdowns against the Broncos in that 2017 win. Go to 2-1 on the season. Who caught the receiving touchdowns? There were 2 passing touchdowns from Tyrod Taylor in the 2017 game. Who did they go to? Who are the 2 receivers? Who were the 2 players who had a receiving touchdown against the Broncos in 2017?
I guess. I'm not looking. They one's Woods.
Hauschka had 4 field goals.
Guesses are Woods and
I don't think Woods was on there anymore, so I'm gonna let you have another guess.
2017?
Yeah. Is he?
Is there? Because Sammy was still there.
Nope. No, they traded him both
this
before
was
the
gone.
year.
They
That
were
was
both
the double. That was the part of the 2 deals in August that year.
That's right. Boy, Foster and Clay.
1 for 2. Got Clay right. This guy who caught it is no longer with the Bills. I guess that goes without saying since there's been so much turnover.
Say, were any of them still with the Bills besides Foster?
This guy did not play past 2018, but it's not Kelvin Benjamin. This guy did not play past 2018. Got people guessing Zay and Clay.
No, I know who it was.
Got the 2 Clays right.
It's with a P. What's his name?
Nope.
No, it's going further back. He was there during the Rex Ryan singing Percy Harvin, but that was.
Oh yeah, I miss Percy Harvin. I wish he had having the Bills had turned out a little better. This guy in 2016 had 50 yards receiving and a touchdown in a playoff game for Oakland. (2017) Bills receivers. Charles Clay had one of the touchdowns against the Broncos. There's again. By the way, this trivia is really getting us through a muck of this 3rd quarter.
Punt fest. It's a palooza going on. 51-point over/under. Those over-betters are definitely sweating it out. I'll tell you what. We've been trying to give away this T-shirt 2 games. On the glasses, you're ready for half a 716.
A couple people have gotten it in the chat, so I'll give you the answer. It was Andre Holmes. Andre Holmes on that touchdown for the Bills. I recall, I think it was like in the back left corner, and he like dragged the feet in the corner, if I recall. So let's flip the switch. All right, Mr. Gambino. With me, Dan?
Here. Yep.
Okay. The Bills had two receiving touchdowns in that game. We just said Andre Holmes and Charles Clay. They also had 2 interceptions. Who were the players that intercepted it? The hint right now is both are currently on the active Bills roster. 2017, who had the two interceptions for the Bills that day against Denver to go to 2-1?
You know when you want my guess on it right away, I'll do it right away.
I'll take your guess.
I'd say one's Hyde. They there? Having a hard time with years right now. Yeah, they were there. Their first year, Hyde and Poyer.
2017 is tough. It's like because you have Anquan Bolden, you got Sammy Watkins, you got Woods all leaving in August. And you had Birch. Now on August 1st, the Bills wide receiver corps was literally Anquan Bolden, Sammy Watkins, and Robert Woods.
I'm gonna say Poyer and Hyde.
Poyer and Hyde is incorrect. And just to verify in the chat, so far nobody has gotten it correct yet. For both players.
All right, so that means we got to move to the corner position.
I will tell. I'll give you this, and they are both DBs. There's no like weird. Although Lorenzo Alexander isn't on the roster anymore.
Yeah.
No Matt Milano. No Matt Milano.
Going through the line and the linebackers, and nothing was registering. 1st and 10. 50 left in the third quarter here. This has been a very boring quarter.
Seriously, go to give them away. It gets boring. Just stop here. Come on now. Let's get a giveaway. I'll give them away for a turnover. Comment in the chat who's going to get the pick or the fumble recovery. Comment in the chat who's going to get the pick or the fumble recovery to win.
Who played on the other side of Gilmore? Gilmore was still there.
Gilmore.
2018 we got Trey. It was 17.
Gilmore was not still there.
But that was the year he was gone.
Yes.
It's the year we drafted Trey, right?
Yes.
Trey White.
Oh, Gilmore's already played 3 years in the Patriots.
Yeah, like I'm just rewinding that. Like time's got me all messed up since all this COVID thing stuff.
I mean, it feels weird. It does not feel like Gilmore has played 3 years with the Patriots. Yeah, they got rid of everybody. They got rid of Gilmore, Watkins, Woods, Holden retired. My goodness.
Tell you what, my goodness gracious, we're giving up a lot of yardage here. I don't like the way the offense has been playing. You come up with the big bend, but don't break.
A couple people have gotten it in the chat now, so it was a half of a trick question. The first part is super easy. Mr. Turnover himself, Mr. Interception, Trey White. The other interception, he signed by the Bills this offseason, E.J. Gaines.
This secondary, a lot of people are sleeping on Josh Norman.
Oh my gosh.
I see all the polls that come out, all over Twitter, Insta, whatever. People do it for attention and for the comments and into wherever they're trying to get into. The Bills secondary's got to be in the top 5. No matter what poll you look at, they have to be in the top 5.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you look at it, fourth and one coming up for Denver. When you look at it, all right, wait to see what they're going to do here, folks. Norman, his whole career, has basically been covering number one receiver or basically played in a system that didn't work to him. Now he's going to be playing number two receivers in a system that's going to work to his strengths. 30-yard field goals up, and it's good. We got a tie game here to go, folks. 23-23 with 1-3-1-3 on the clock.
He's going to do really well. He doesn't have to play a lot of man coverage. If he does, he just hovers the over the top. Have good help with Hyde and Poyer. You know, the line is going to get a push. DB, our middle linebacker, a beast, and he's going to really have a coming out party. You're waiting for a coming out party, it's this year. Main Savage is about to go off, and the whole league's going to know it. It was a Pro Bowler last year, but he wasn't voted in. This year, he'll be unanimously voted in. That's my prediction.
Bill's getting a little running room. Singletary going Spingletary. Bringing up second and 4.
Manzella, Buffalo will be the new 85 Bears. I'll tell you what, they're built to win this year. I'm already looking into tickets for the Super Bowl. Who knows if we'll be in there, but this is the year that if the Bills were made up to go and make a big run, it's now. This is gotta be Josh
going to no Super Bowl. You ain't going to no Super Bowl. You ain't going to Vegas.
Exactly. That's why I'm telling you. It's all about the bowl, baby. All that money.
Where even is the Super Bowl?
Here in my backyard.
Tampa?
Tampa, man. It's right here in Tampa, Florida. It is 3rd and 3.
I guess you got housing taken care of.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. It's the biggest expense besides the game. I mean, tickets are $5,000. Let's not get that twisted. Definitely an investment.
See, my dilemma with the Super Bowl, and obviously as it becomes a potential reality, think more about it. I want to be sitting next to like a Tampa Bay fan. Oh my God, a 62-yarder. Hold on to your butts, folks. It's up. I can't believe they tried that.
Come on. You know what? Is it McDermott or is it Dable? Dable. It's got to happen. I mean, Chad, do you think it's the coaching or the offensive coordinator? I'd like to see what they have to say. You calling more for McDermott on that? Or are you calling for the offensive coordinator for the horrible play calling? Josh always checking down.
I want a virtual McDermott. Someone's got to answer for that.
I've been asking for it for 3 weeks. McDermott on the podium. He's been
big play.
And
3rd
diving.
and 2 coming up here. 3rd and 2. Oh, Tremaine! Oh my gosh, Tremaine had a shot at him.
Oh, you can't be mad at him because he is Mr. 3rd down. He's so reliable on 3rd. It's going to happen every once in a while. We definitely need a McDermott mid-season report or something. $63-yarder. Get out of here.
This is like watching an actual Bills game, says Groovy Tony. Groovy Tony, welcome to the party, pal. 1st and 10. We got 8 guys on the line of scrimmage. What the hell? Never seen that before. Face mask by... Oh. Poodle.
Somebody rolled a snowball down the hill.
All right, they're going to be at the 17-yard line, folks. Now is the time. Hit the 69s in the chat. We need to stiffen up and get a stop here. 69's in the chat. 69, 69, 69.
For those of you who don't know, that's an homage to Reed Ferguson. It's worked in the past. Get the 69s going in the chat.
Let's get the 69s going in the chat. Everyone's got to do their 111. Oh, Steve Folks, there we go. Quick start for the 69s. Eddie O with the sack, and he's doing jumping jacks right in Drew Lock's face.
Yo, what do you know? It's Eddie O.
Save a horse, sack a QB.
Need another one, though. Need another defensive play. I'd love to see Bubba B make his presence known.
I'm loving to see the intensity out of the chat right now. Full 69s. Let's go. Love to see it. You got to want it. Let's get a big player. Was it 2nd and 13? 2nd and 15. Okay. 3 wide. No, 3 wide and 1 tight end fan to the right. Take that play. Okay, Robinson.
What else we need?
Let's go. Loving to see the train horns. Loving to hear the train horns. Loving to see the 69s. Let's go. And they run it. They give up. They give up in the face of the 69s. Let's go. The chat stops them. You love to see it. You love to see the chat getting a big stop there.
Basically calling out Josh Allen in that offensive line, saying, hey, go ahead, dump down. Go ahead, check down. Just going to kick this field goal and win the game. Josh Allen, offensive line, need to wake up. Get the ball down the field. Give him more than 2 seconds to throw.
And held scoreless so far in the second half. Tavecchio coming on for the 31-yard chip shot. Puts a leg into it, and it's good. 26-23. Bills down 3, over under 1 score away. It is going to go right down to the wire here, Dan.
All right, we're gonna give away the 3-pack, the 716 3-pack. You're gonna get the blue. You're gonna get the white. You're gonna get the pink ones for your girlfriend, whatever it is, for your mom, for your cousin, for your sister. You're gonna get a 716 3-pack because we're gonna get your feet right to rep your codes on 716 day. We're going to have a big winner. Someone's going to be walking around on 716 day with the glasses, socks, and the shirt. For that,
Incredible. I'm ready for it.
I also want to see some pictures, guys. If you won AR Mafia shirt, take a picture of yourself in it. Send it out. Take a video. You can be added to the Mafia shirt. But I love seeing people tag me with their socks. Zach would love it too. Show him the glasses. I'm wearing them out. Love putting faces with the name.
No doubt. Love to see that social media. Let's get it rocking. Josh Allen rocking his offense to midfield. Oh. Got brought in.
Legs haven't been going as much today. He had, 2 big runs, making some bad decisions, bad lanes to run in, but he get going with his arm. We haven't seen a deep shot, have we?
Have not seen it.
At least 7 on this play, Maniac.
Yeah, I got to get to midfield. High action. Great play to Micah. Our truck notes, by the way, the rookie RT has done a fabulous job on Von Miller today. Bills' offense has been stagnant, but Von Miller, despite his past history against the Bills where he dominates, has not been doing so.
A good call by the coaching staff to pull the plug, the kid in. I like it. Fan of it.
Micah Pittman getting the Bills closer. Oh my gosh. Terrible throw by Allen.
Make a throw downfield and it gets intercepted. Gotta live with that. When you do it on a little dump down, that's all it's been.
That was a Bledsoe. That was the Bledsoe right there.
3 of the 4th game, captain check down. He turned into Trent Edwards.
What he said he wouldn't do.
Osman, same thing, captain check down.
Lossman was Captain Cannon. Firing his
man.
cannon all over.
Oh, he threw the ball downfield, but he checked down. He checked down a lot too. So did Tyrod.
True.
And would you say that Tyrod threw the ball all over the place? Because I wouldn't. He did.
I
It
would
was
say
incomplete.
Tyrod either threw a deep fade or like a quick out or something like out to the side. He couldn't throw it over the middle of the field. That was his biggest issue, in my opinion.
Well, here we go. 3rd and 10. We've been living and dying on 3rd down. McGregor's fired up. Somebody on that offensive line has to make a play. We want to send you home today, or at least send you out. All the things you see on the right side of the screen. Let's go, defense. Make a play. Find a way.
Make a play, find a way. 48. They're gonna go play action. They got a bubble, but they got nowhere to go. That bubble burst real quick.
That bubble bursts all the time, man. You can't throw little quick outs. The corners play way too aggressive for anything to go for a 5-10 yard gain. Here we go. Drama in the Mile High Stadium. Who's high? They're high. They're way up there. But I'll tell you what, you'll be high too if you can win all 3 of the prizes on the right-hand side. So make sure you're commenting in the who's going to score the game touchdown.
That was incredible. In the end zone. Oh, we're gonna have to go about 55 yards if they want to get in field goal range. Quite a ways to go.
Challenge, here we go. It is 300 yards for everybody out there. Oh, 300 yards.
100 yards only means something if, like, you know, you were down 7 going into the 4th quarter and you got 100 yards in the 4th quarter. You know what I mean? And Josh Allen, those 200-yard days with those 40 to 60 rushing yards as he manages and makes the plays we need to go to victory. He needs to do that here.
I don't care about any of that. I like the end column that says W. That's what I like. You throw
I
for
will say,
100.
speaking of Tyrod, the big issue is that when we would lose, Tyrod would have like 100 yards.
There we go. Spun out of it.
Oh,
He
man.
was
He
footing.
couldn't get his footing footing.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Injury timeout for the man that's been the motor in our horse. Unfortunately, okay, went to the sideline.
Oh, yeah, I forgot sideline.
Yeah.
So the gods blessed us there.
Sure did. Buck 35. 85 seconds left in the game. Can you take a shot, please? Onto the ball. Can we throw the ball downfield? 68, 60 seconds, 58 seconds.
I don't know what we're doing time management wise. Okay, now you got to call a timeout. Timeout.
They're gonna run. They're gonna know how
5-second
to.
run off. A 9-second run off isn't terrible. He caught the defense off guard. Now you got to take a timeout for sure. Okay.
There you go.
All right. I don't argue with it. We're in field goal range. Can Allen lead him to the promised land of the end zone here? 33-yard line, 31 seconds to go. Shout out everyone tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Allen gonna run with it. Gonna run the middle. He's making room. 30. He's across the 25.
Spike it.
They do the worst thing, and they take the time lapse and then take a timeout. There will be 11 seconds on the clock, I believe. They're gonna run on Bass. Coach is gonna freeze him from Denver. Bass for the tie and the over. For the tie and the over, it'll be the 31-yard line. They're in prevent. They're in safe. They don't need to be. It's up, and it's good. Tie game. Give it over, Dan.
Oh, everybody's happy. We have a shot here to make sure that the kickoff doesn't go awry. We don't need another miracle. We don't need the mile-high miracle. 7 seconds left. Let's see our first overtime game in this NFQL sim. Years in the making, Maniac.
Seriously. And they're going to go Drew formation. Likely going to hand it off.
Love a fumble here.
Oh, they throw a risky throw. I think we're going to see a kneel down here. Yeah, sorry, Tavecchio. You're not coming on.
Yeah, they're going to trot him out there, dude. I'd love to see a fumble.
Play action again. Basically the same play. Yikes, that was ugly. And here we go, Dan. OT and Mile High.
Free football. Free hockey, but free football, folks.
To quote Matt Hasselbeck, we want the ball and we're going to win. The Bills have won the toss.
Don't quote Matt Hasselbeck.
The Bills will receive. Here we go. I'll be right back in 20 seconds to start this OT. Let's go.
Could potentially put him outside looking into the playoff race. Drive here for Josh Allen. Coming of age, sure that you commented in the chat. Going to score the Bills touchdown. All the prizes on the right-hand side. A shirt, 3 pairs of socks, and the sunglasses for grabs right now.
I want to see a deep shot. That's basically the opposite. You can see it in the chat. Everyone wants this win. Let's go. Get the 6s in the chat. Bills need 6 on this drive to close it out. Let's get the 6s in the chat. Loader back out there.
He is.
There he is, and that's why we gotta get the ball. Paul Burden wants to go to Thurman Timmons. He's been yelling for this guy all game. I don't know who that is. Is he on the Bills? Thurman Thomas's name, brother. Let's go. Love the 6s in the chat. 6, 6, 6. All right,
He's a tight end.
not a double sign.
Thurman Timmons, tight end. Oh boy.
I can't believe the Bills have another Thurman T playing for them. The offensive side of the ball. Ooh, Micah! It's a couple extra yards there, but now he pays for it. Gets hurt. It's like what, the groin, the abdominal?
Sideline him, sideline.
Sideline.
Oh,
that's
not good.
Oh, that's like a half sideline.
You know what it is? He's got 2 different shoes on, man. I'm telling you. He'll get hurt with 2 different shoes.
What's up with our equipment team? 3rd and 3. Bills need inside the 40.
Having a big game too. That's too bad.
There it is. Oh my gosh, he was a shoot tackle away from a house call.
Thought he was going to spin out of that. That's twice we've seen we saw Singletary do that earlier. Now Brew, where they come out of it cleanly, get caught in the spin cycle, can't get their footing. Down to the ball. He's set. All right, there's Brew. They're loving the Brew. Strange Brew.
2nd and 3, pounding ahead. The motor's still running.
Brew looked like moss there.
Folks, I need those 6s in the chat. Let's go. We're getting close. We're just outside the code zone. Allen. Oh, see what happens when there's no 6s in the chat? Vaughn gets his first sack of the day. What do we got now? 2nd and 18?
2nd and really, really, really long.
Damn you, Dan. 2nd and 19. Going for the Drew form. Gets rid of it. Got a man. And holding. Rough in the P. Rough in the P. Oh my gosh. Come on. That was such a late holding on Jensen. Damn it, Jensen. Have that report on my desk by noon. 2nd and 29. Allen, quick hitter. 2-yard, 4-yard gain isn't going to do it for us there. 2nd and 3rd and 26 coming up. We draw up for this. Bills need the 20-yard line. 21. Allen's got time. Got time. Not all day. He gets sacked. Ow. No. No. They easily ran with it for 4 or 5 yards. Oh my God, more than that. Eesh. EG, says Lucinda White. Lucinda White's been rooting for this loss the whole time. Are we going to try a 67-yarder? Nope, we're going to punt it away. Over half of overtime gone, and we're going to punt it away. Okay, 11-yard line. I know, controller looked like it disconnected on that play. Dag nabbit. Motor in. Denver is going with play action left. Big play, let's go. Incomplete. Okay, 2nd and 10 coming up. We need 69s in the chat. 69s. Let's get that ball back quick. 69s. Drop, bring the guy in motion. Let's go. That's where you get the 6. Let's go.
3rd and 12.
Come on. Big play coming up here, folks. You gotta want it. You gotta want this W.
This is usually main Savage time. I'm going to see the main Savage coming through.
You know what Savage I want to see is Tresavagius White with a pick. Give me that ball, Trey. 3rd and 12. They need the 21. Lock. Goes it left. It's going to be broken up. A beastly play by Bubba B. And the Bills will get the ball back on the punt in likely field goal range.
Great
We
with a
need
block.
a big punt return here. Come on, one time. Look at those 69s in the chat, by the way. What did the 69s get us? A 3 and out with no time on the clock when we needed it most. Let's go. Let's go.
On Robinson.
Folks, if you've seen this stream, you know that the 69s are for real. This is returnable. It's not blocking. They'll be on the plus side of the field. So they got 39 yards on that punt. Bills basically on the fringe of T-Bass range. They essentially need 5 to 8 yards to get into an area where they would try it from. But obviously, want to get much more than that.
About, I'd say, what, 15 yards? 16 yards?
Yeah, to feel good, you want to be inside the 35.
Are we playing for a tie? I mean, is that where we're going here?
Better not. All right, maybe McDermott's about to kneel it here. Oh my gosh, if they plunge this up the middle, I'm going to lose it. Okay. I mean, they're going to try a field goal here. Maybe a 56-yarder, folks. Get your 2s in the chat for T-Bass. I need 2s in the chat for T-Bass. 2. two, 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 two. Two, 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 two. T-Bass will be on to bail out Dable on this play calling.
Looked like a first down, man.
Look very close. 2-minute warning. Let's get the twos out for T-Bass, the twos out for the 2-minute warning. And there's another icing of T-Bass. Here we go. It's going to be a 56-yard field goal. We need a Bass bomb. 56-yarder. They're lining it up. On the hold. 1:59 to go. Tyler Bass, a chance to win it for Buffalo. Hold is down. Kick is up. And it's good! Tyler Bass, a 56-yarder, wins it in overtime for Buffalo. In overtime!
Well done, my friend. T-Bass and the boys come out, knock it home. Wasn't pretty, Maniac, but we'll take it. A win is a win is a win.
It's like you said all along, Dan. You don't get style points. You don't get, FBS points for these ones in the big when you play with the big boys. You either get one in the win column or you get one in the L column. And I know if you bet the Bills today, you're saying, well, I got one in the L column. But for the faithful of the Bills, for the faithful that want to see wins, for the faithful that want to see a fourth consecutive AFC Championship game and want to see the first Super Bowl in this franchise history, being 6-3, stopping this skid with a big road win is sure a heck of a lot different on that plane back to Pioneer Aviation and going back having let a 23-13 lead escape to fall to 5-4. I think that's a sure thing.
First game in this sim this year that the defense hasn't given up 300 yards passing. So defense got it together. They scored a touchdown. The offense still hasn't produced like we want it to. It's going to be interesting to see what comes out in the Buffalo News. Or maybe something that gets leaked to Trainwreck Sports.
We'll have to see. You never know. Never know what's going to happen. So I think Dable is still on the hot seat, exactly like you said, folks. A lot of storylines to go. But the one thing that McDermott and Kohler is going to do, they're going to take 24 hours and enjoy this W. So we suggest you do the same. The Bills go to 6-3. Shout out to everybody tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Shout out, as always, to the truck. Listen, Andre in there. And shout out to my co-host, Dan Gambino. Dan, what are you looking forward to most for this next game coming up against the Jets tomorrow?
I'm looking forward to having you back in the booth with me, man. I've missed you these last 3 weeks. Glad that the Bills got off the schneid. And I'll tell you what, I like the way that they reacted on the road today. They've got to clean up some stuff, but they can do that at the Dismal Jets. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody back here tomorrow at 7 p.m. as we root on our Buffalo Bills to hopefully go 7-3.
Let's go, folks. You know the giveaways will keep on rolling. Shout out to everybody again tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Lucinda White, Randy Reese, Kobe Fox, Ron Glover. We see you. Pete Barini. Shout out everybody tuning in. And again, shout out to the team. Shout out to the truck as well. Because when it's Brentwood Gaming, Road Sox, Trainwreck Sports, these giveaways, this mile-high action, this 69s in the chat, these, great finishes. And now what we can say are these overtime victories as well as this train never